Now, New York City has 3 airports: John F. Kennedy, LaGuardia, and Newark, which is honestly, considering the amount of people that live there, way too little of an amount. I mean, yes, of course, these airports are quite close in proximity to the city. After all, I can already see LaGuardia from here, and JFK all the way here in the distance, as well as the runway of Newark Airport, but that is it. It's clear this city needs a city airport. And what do I see here? Free land. The Central Park. That would make a central airport. Why don't we get rid of the boring green and make great process in aviation? Let's do it. And I shall name you New York Central International with a beautiful ICAO code of KNYC. Beautiful. Let's create the airport. And what I'll do first is I'll remove any vegetation that is here. Well, there's not only vegetation, there's also like tons of like structures like Cherry Hill. We'll have to get rid of this water fountain. I'm sorry. I'm also sorry about the Woman Rink, which is, I don't know, tennis court. All the statues shall be removed. The Central Park boathouse, get rid of it. So yes, we will now get rid of trees. They're gone. Oh, hold on. I've actually made more trees. Hold on. Okay, we've now manually removed the trees as well. Now that is what I'm talking about. Look at this. That one big problem would be, getting rid of the lake, or as it's rather called, the reservoir. I think that would be a big challenge to get rid of. No problem in the flight sim. We just do this. Oh, the New Yorkers will love that. We're left with an extremely clear, extremely big area. Don't underestimate the size of Central Park. It's 4 kilometers long, 2.58 miles, so we can build genuine runways. And yeah, seriously long runways, no problem. 3.5 kilometers. Amazing. This is generally an international grade runway. And we have 2 of them, which is great. Let's go and add some taxiways. It's not going to be the most sophisticatedly built airport, I'm going to be honest, but hey. All right, now I've done a little bit of changes now. I've created some aprons, a little bit of taxi, a slight bit. Now it's time for a control tower, and then we basically have an airport. Okay, yeah, we don't have a proper terminal. Doesn't matter now, it's a pilot project. Time for a control tower indeed. So let's go ahead and maybe see if I can find a good one. Yeah, maybe the Eiffel Tower. I mean, it's an incredibly large building, 300 meters of height, so that is actually perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to New York City Central Airport. Hey, look at this. And I mean, it seems actually pretty nice. Once again, huge space, absolutely realistic. There's one problem, that is other buildings. Maybe. Okay, so essentially one side of the runway is not really fit for use anytime because there are ginormous buildings blocking the runway. Tree left and tree. Oh my God, that's the wrong. This should be left and this doesn't even say anything. Yeah, that is a little bit of a problem, but we have so much runway real estate that it really doesn't matter. And the socialists, they will be happy as well because we kept the Museum of Art here. Or something. Everybody, LaGuardia can't tell me nothing from its size. The New York City Central Airport is much, much larger. I can tell you so many great things about this airport. I mean, look at the plane spotting capabilities. There are buildings right next to the runways. In fact, most of them overlook the runway, so you can plane spots at any time. Look at the view to the Ryanair-filled runway. This would significantly appreciate these beautiful real estate prices. Now, let's say, see if taking off is a little bit of a challenge, really, because we might die. But let's see. Full power right here in the Ryanair airplane. And honestly, I don't mind this at all. This is actually just a little bit odd to see, these buildings right next to you. Now, noise is a bit of a problem. This would be extremely loud, like insanely loud. But it's fine, let's go ahead and take off now. All we need to do is dodge those buildings. But we are definitely able to do that, even in the heaviest of airliners. No problem climbing about. And the view from this residential building would be amazing. This is perfect. I wonder about approach though, especially about approach to the runway tree side. That may just be a little bit of a problem. But let's find out. And everybody, it's time to have our first heavy arrive into New York. I can already see the runway. Now I can see some concerned looks about the relationship between New York and planes. But FBI, if you're watching this, I'm not the one who came up with this idea, by the way. For years now, there has been the idea of an airport in Central Park. NYC urbanism. Our nation's most densely populated urban area has no viable airport. JFK, LGA, and Newark are not an acceptable option for the majority of New Yorkers. Wow, this actually... Wait. There was a foundation about this? I actually did not know. Oh, wait, never mind. The Manhattan Airport Foundation was a prank. All right, never mind. We're taking it serious. I thought it was actually serious. Anyway, the New York airport is right in front of us, and actually looks like a good approach to me. Now we have to dodge the... Maybe we can go down this road right here for an approach path. I should have actually planned the runways otherwise. You know, the runway should have been right behind this road. That would have been amazing for a great approach path. Another way we can do it is by entering down this valley of buildings right here and then do a left turn to land. Beautiful. Now this will be an interesting ILS approach. Something good I really will say about this airport idea is that, I mean, the time you save is incredible. I mean, an Uber from JFK to New York is often like 2 hours, and here you're right there. All right, so we have to just fly through these buildings. Well, not through, but through, you know, poor wording. We just have to kind of dodge this one. Oh my God, I haven't dodged it. Okay, fair. I mean, I guess the only way to actually pull this off is by making a pretty steep approach right in, flying right over the buildings. That's the only way to do it. But hey, we can do it. We're a little fast. It really doesn't matter. We've got so much runway. It doesn't matter. All right, the runway is down there. This is a little bit of a tight one. Oh, all right. Okay, yes, everybody. I've been able to dodge the... This is the worst approach I've ever seen in my entire life. And we can land. And we're too fast. And we're too high. And everything is bad. At least we've got the Eiffel Tower. That's a nice addition. Let's go ahead and land now. Just touch down normally. We've got long runways just for this case. So we can pull the reverse thrust and stop in 0 amount of time. Very, very nice. I'm a little bit concerned about one airplane though, taking it off, and that's the sluggishly flying Airbus A340, which is necessarily known as a fast airplane or a plane that climbs very quickly. Like taking it off from here will be probably a little bit deadly. Let's find out about that. All right, now the possibility of the Central Park Airport is not very possible. Unfortunately, the Central Park is protected, so you can't just build. No, you can't. Anyway, let's go! We are gaining speed super quickly. You know what? We might actually not make it. Yeah, a runway overrun wouldn't be very nice, would it? All right. Let's go take off. We're glued to the ground, aren't we? So this is a massive overrun, which does sometimes happen, to be honest. So yeah, this is completely hopeless. All right. Yeah, these buildings, they need to go away too. Maybe we just have to get rid of New York City and build the huge New York City airport. Hey, the people can live elsewhere. I mean, look at the jobs being created. We've got 1, 2, 3 buildings and the Eiffel Tower. Absolutely amazing. And I'm pretty sure the neighboring airports, which are right there, would love this idea. Traffic congestion-wise, this is completely stupid. So let's enjoy the peace and quiet of Central Park as long as we have it, because this might just be the future. So everybody, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. The special thanks goes out to my members, my supporters. Guns Killer, R27, James Duram, That Dude, Anime Gods of Gaming, Derek, Insider Plane, Nishijitsu Fanner, Professional Jamal, Ryland Williams, and New the York. You've got beautiful names.